Hey guys, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Welcome to your new Moon Scorpio reading. Full disclosure, I don't know how appropriate I'll be during this reading. I'll keep it very real with you. Because the way my Scorpio moon is set up and the way the new moon in Scorpio is set up, that thing is clicking a little bit too much, okay? And I'm gonna try and keep it down, okay? I'm gonna try. So bear with me. This is an adventure for both of us. So welcome to the jungle. Welcome to my hair as well. I hope you guys like. All right, let's get started. When I was meditating on your energy, I was like shuffling and I was looking at the birds outside. You know, I like to look at the animal activity and behaviors. They usually provide insights. Anyway, a blue jay. There's usually a blue jay. There's usually a bunch of other different birds like sparrows or whatever. Sometimes cardinals. But this time, like, the blue jay is being wildly aggressive and territorial about this area. Like, I don't want any other birds here. And I thought they were playing. I thought he or she, I thought the blue jay was just playing, but it's not for play. Like, it was like chasing birds out of the tree type of shit, you know. And I'm like, okay, all right. It was unusual. So, all right, cool. All right, let's get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with divine will. Thank you. What is it that we need to know as a collective? As a collective, for the Scorpio, new moon is Scorpio energy, we do have movement. I mean, that blue jay was trying to make people move. Like, move out my way. Wow. Wow. Okay, we have movement, we have love, we have surrender. We have the Magi coming out, okay? Or Magi, I don't know. The Magician kind of card. All right. All right, so we have the movement card. Someone's being moved by love, okay? We do have the surrender card coming out. There might be a need to... See, someone might be exuding too much strength. Excuse the chair, the squeaky chair. Someone might be exuding too much strength when it comes to getting this manifestation of love, of passion, whatever it is. If it has to do with another person, you know, love can be a person. It can also be a path, you know. It's like if you're really trying to push things, all right, that's what's happening here. It's like, yo, get the ball rolling, bro. What you doing? All right. My energy is on what? Yeah. There's a need to have faith, okay? Someone's trying to manifest something and they need to have faith, okay, and not get in the way of the universe. It's like you already asked for something. Don't start like looking at your watch like, hey, oh God, what's up? You know, like, you gotta let them do what they gotta do. Let the universe do what it has to do, all right? We have live your soul and not your role. In the meantime, there's a need to, while you're in this time of manifesting and waiting for your manifestation to come in. Yeah. See, something about like not having faith is actually we're giving our power away by doing that, all right? It's like if you're used to using like willpower and brute strength, you know, to get what you want, there's a need to try something different here. Okay, live your soul. Like, live from your soul. Living from your soul is living from a place of having more faith, being more aligned, being in tune with the intuitive guidance. Okay, and when you're that in tune, then you don't have to force anything, okay, because you know that things happen in divine timing, aka patience. All right, something about that is going to put you in your power. All right, we do have go for your dreams. Patience leads to embracing your power which ultimately leads you to being in the right place at the right time to be whoever it is that you need to be outside of whatever this manifestation is, or for this manifestation for some of you guys. Like if you're trying to look for a specific like career path, or you know, waiting for a job to come in, then there's a need for you to just have patience, build up your power, okay? And be you know, when they say luck is hard work meet in preparation, it's like keep doing the work, keep preparing for this lucky time, this lucky moment. All right, I don't know. Okay, you don't have to try so hard to win, because you have intuitive guidance on your side. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Okay. What have we released so far? What have we released prior to this new moon? What should we have released? This energy might be like, okay, because you want something so bad, you're about to bulldoze and push everyone out the way like this blue jay, right? Like that ludicrous song, move, get out the way. It's like, look, I am about to bulldoze anything in my path. You know, and it doesn't, whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, it doesn't require that level of strength. And it doesn't, it doesn't require that level of strength and willpower and force. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. That new cycle. So a lot of us have closed out our old cycle. We stepped into, you know, we stepped out of our old way of being. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. I just really hope the phone is charging. Oh, lighting. Okay. So for some of you guys, all right, this lighting is very dramatic. Jesus Christ. Some of you guys, you stepped out of like this old way of being, this immature, you know, just a younger way of being, and now you matured, you grew up, all right? That's pretty much what's happening here, growing out of this childish way, the childish ways, all right? Even if you're, you know, it doesn't matter what age you are, whatever idea or mindset you were coming out of was a younger mindset, you know? So that's all it is. This is maturation, this is growth. That triggered a new cycle. Okay. This lighting is super dramatic. Okay. You have the Ace of Swords coming out. Oh, it's like cutting out whatever's not true. Okay, good. All right, great. All right. So it's like, all right, a lot of us close out old cycles, and now it's just like, okay, but what happens in a new cycle, right? Like what happens next? All right. What is, if that wasn't my wish fulfillment, what is, you know, what makes me happy? All right. There seems to be some confusion about that. There seems to be some soul searching that needs to be had about that. Okay. With the cloud here. There might be a need to journal it out, okay? This communication, this could be communication with yourself or communication with others about what actually makes you happy, all right? With the Ten of Cups energy here. Four of Swords, this is an internal process, okay? This is a process where you have to go in and figure out what it is that you want. Okay, thank you, lighting. Thank you, sun. Where are we now? Wow, the Chariot. See, it's not, the train is already leaving the station. Okay, you don't have to do anything but just sit on a train at this point. That's what it feels like. Like things are already moving in your favor. The ball is already rolling. You're already in this new cycle. You're already in this like elevated way of being. And just roll with it. Just roll with it. But it's like, it's kind of like overkill. Like something is already rolling. And it's the energy of like someone hopping off the train and trying to push the train forward. And it's like, okay, that doesn't even make sense to do that. Like it's already, first of all, it's a fucking machine. Like you can't push the train. But that's the level of, I don't know, how unnecessary the action or the force is in comparison to just, wow, in comparison with the Magician card coming out. In comparison to just working with the universe here. Okay, you can read the freaking card, Magician. All right. It's like the Magician will sit on the train and use their mental faculties to push the train forward, right? While someone who doesn't, who's not in Magician mode, they'll hop off the train and try to push it, you know, and not realizing that they're just kind of getting in the way of what's the machine that's already rolling. So with the Two of Pentacles, there's a need for you to, you know, no longer juggle back and forth in between, should I have faith, should I not, you know. Temperance card. That divine guidance, divine intervention. With the Three of Pentacles coming out underneath. Wow, okay. All you have to do is keep watering the seed. Just keep watering the seed, all right? Don't drown it with too much water, but continue to water it and nourish it so it can continue to grow, all right? Like intuitively. Like, as you're being intuitively guided to do. But don't get, like, when you're planting flowers, I'm not a gardener, I'm assuming. When you're planting flowers, right, you plant the seed first. And you have to put the fertilizer and you grow, you put the water on it and you watch it grow. You don't keep pulling it up, you know, to see if the seeds start sprouting up a little bit, right? So that's the difference between cooperating with spirit and just trying to use will force, willpower, and brute strength. Willpower can be manipulation, right? Trying to secure, make sure this shit happen. All right. Stuff like that. I feel like this manifestation with the Three of Wands, it's like somebody's waiting for their ships to come in, which is what the Three of Wands usually is, right? The manifestation card, the results. Someone's waiting for the results, the fruits of their labor, to show that their manifestation is actually coming, all right? But it seems like it's a solo process that needs to happen, where it's just like, right now, it's just you on this farm with just grass, and you don't see flowers, but all the flowers are definitely underground, right? But you're not seeing that. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna just have faith. I'm gonna keep watering this shit and hope a flower pop up, you know. That's what's happening. That requires strength. That requires a different level of strength, a higher vibrational strength there. All right. Okay, we already did that. All right, what is emerging? Ooh. So you have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. That need for reflection. All right. This is just a mindset shift, okay? Whoa, the Devil card coming out. All right, so there might be an inclination to revert back to that controlling way of being, especially with Scorpio energy. Scorpios, no shade, but y'all know y'all, all right? So don't even come for me. But Scorpio energy can be a little bit, you know, they could have that controlling energy, you know. naturally manipulative energy because they just understand the inner workings of the human psyche. Okay, with that, we might have an inclination to start doing that, you know, start going back to whatever our tricks are. Everyone has whatever your sign is. Okay, we all have our tricks of the trade here. Okay, so you see that hourglass in the back. I've been trying to figure out how long does it take. Okay, and it seems like it's different every freaking time. So it seems like it's 15 minutes if I tilt it in the right way. Before it was like 1628, something stupid. I was like, why would you give me an hourglass? It's only 1628. All right, anyway, sorry. So we have the double card coming out with the with the abundance card. Okay. I don't know. I'm hearing like count the chickens before they hatch or whatever. Whatever that is. I feel like this has the energy of like one trying to secure the bag, but also it does seem like I don't know why I'm getting greed with this. I'm getting greed, okay? That's coming out as what is emerging. Getting a little greedy. Okay, greeting with the time, like, okay, universe, bring it on, you know. Instead of being grateful for the little steps that are coming in, being grateful for the small manifestations, okay? There's a need to, yeah, okay. Okay, it's like, Spirit is like dropping breadcrumbs of manifestations, and someone's just like more, 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 and more, you know. When it's just like there's it's not coming from a place of abundance. Okay, really, when someone's doing that, it's really coming from a place of lack, right? It's because someone doesn't believe that they can have more. Yeah. Once again, the Temperance card is coming out in reverse, along with the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse. There's a need to let go of like this needing to secure it. It's like, I want this manifestation. How do I make it happen? Like, I hear you, universe, but I'm gonna create a plan B while you're doing whatever you're doing, because I can't really see what's happening. There's a need to reflect on times where you did let things go, okay, and where the universe came through, you know, because we have this lucky card coming out with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a need to reflect on these times where you might have, where hard work did meet preparation and you did get lucky, okay, that type of energy there. Reflect on those moments. That's going to help you like break out of this place that you want to regress to, where you want to kind of control the results. So we do the masculine energy with the commitment card, along with this the polar bear, which is pushing forward. Okay, it's something about letting go of the old mindset that allows for something, a commitment to push forward. Now, this commitment can be love, of course. It can be a job, right? If that's what you're looking for, whatever the case is. It's like releasing yourself from the shackles so that this manifestation can come in, all right? Being overly like controlling about the manifestation is what's pushing it away. So it's a little bit of a conundrum there. So you got to be mindful of that. If this is a masculine energy who's thinking about coming in, all right, they need to break out of the shackles of their controlling ways, because they might want to have plan A, or they might want to have step 1, step 2, step 3 lined up before they want the perfect conditions, okay, before they actually come through, all right? And that's just that you're being called not to do that. Whoever is receiving You need to just release yourself from trying to control and secure, make sure the offer comes through. Okay. So that it can just come through. All right. What do we wish to grow? What do we want? You have the Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. See, it's a wish fulfillment. It's a manifestation. It's something that somebody wants. But it's because they want it so bad. Because something is on the line here. Because something is on the line here. At Three of Pentacles once again. It's underneath the surface, right? You can't see that the wish fulfillment is sprouting. You can't see what's happening behind the scenes. Okay. You can't see that, let's say, situations are being lined up. The job that you want, someone has to get fired for you to go and work there, right? Like, you're not seeing that part, right? And you're not going to see that part. You just have to have faith here, okay? My eyes are drawn to like the lock. It's like what we want. We want to unlock this. We want to unlock it now. Okay. This wish fulfillment. The thing about it, because it comes off, a wish fulfillment is like, this isn't just something that you half-ass want. You really fucking want it. Because you want it that bad, it comes with, it's back to, okay, it comes with a level of heaviness that can block the manifestation. So back to that reading, not reading, the video I did about the new world and having to tap into your intuition and how to do so. And I was talking about practice with a white feather, as opposed to like practice manifesting a white feather for the day, or butterflies or ladybugs. And by the way, that day I attracted all three. But yeah, keep talking about it, whatever. Try to attract it, as opposed to trying to attract $1,000 for rent, because one is heavier than the other. So whatever, because this holds so much weight, okay, because you want it that bad, it's coming with that level. As bad as you want it, it's coming with that same level of fear of, holy shit, I could probably not get this, you know? Yeah, so that's natural. But it's something that we have to check. So, and we can. Gotta make that choice, baby. 22. I don't know if 22s are coming up for you guys or whatever, but it might. I don't know. It's been coming up for me a lot. All right. Yeah. All right. How do we bring our goals to fruition? Then we're gonna go into the blockages, what we're failing to see, and then I have a new deck I want to premiere. It should be fun. See, Spirit be playing games. They be playing games. So I was just saying like 2-2. The reason why I was going to say 2-2, one, because I've been seeing 2-2 a lot. And then I did read about like another reader who was saying that 2-2 or 2-2s might be a sign of, you know, the other person, you know. It was just confirmation of whatever that message was, that divine counterpart message was. Okay, about the masculine working, whatever. I don't know. Anyway. Boom. You have the Emperor and the Empress coming out now. Okay, in reverse. The backs are turned. But it's like see, somebody really wants the togetherness to happen, right? Oh, and we do have the feminine coming out with the masculine here. Okay, both facing each other. Okay. 28, 29. It's like the feminine energy is like looking back at the masculine, like, what are you doing? You coming? What's up? What the fuck? So the backs are turned for whatever reason. It'll be different for everyone, right? Not different for everyone. You can check out the past Divine Counterpart full moon reading and see what's going on there. Okay. Let's go into the blockages. Unions have been a theme, it seems, for the collective, that it's coming back around. I guess with all the work that we've been doing as a collective, now it's leading to some people coming into these unions, okay? Which is fine. But it's just coming with a level of angst. Like, I feel like if you feel it come, see, that's the thing. If you have this intuitive guidance that is coming, it's just like, what the fuck are we waiting for? Bring that ass. That's what they said. I ain't say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just channeling. All right. The bottom of the deck was a world card coming out in reverse, okay? The upgrade. It's just a need to have faith in a connection. Have faith that the connection will play out the way it's supposed to play out. Know that there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Probably things aren't what they seem, you know, things like that. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's like, just do you. Do you embrace your power by being patient, because that is your power. That the strengthening, let's assume that this is a lesson. And the lesson here is, I'm going to say that I'm going to direct this to the feminines, because I feel like the feminines have been more aware of things. But I don't know. I don't know. It depends, right? Let's assume that this is a big test and you're already going to get this thing that you want. But how you get it is by not wanting it anymore. How you get it is by letting it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that that's kind of what's happening here. It's like, look, we're not going to give this to you until you trust us. So, you want to trust us or not? And someone's like, all right, I trust you, but like, all right, I'm still trying to make this happen. I'm going fishing for this. I'm going fish for that. Yeah, you got to just sit back and relax. Oh, by the way, I have a little rugrats hanging out over here, so just be mindful of that. Excuse the babies. Alright. DMX almost came out just now. Like, hey. Tell that baby to bring it down. Alright, blockage. World card, Page of Wands. Once again with the Nine of Cups. I think I'm gonna go and say something. Okay, blockage. The World card, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups coming out. Okay, wanting, once again, just wanting, like, when am I going to see this wish fulfillment in its entirety? Okay, or at least a fucking baby step. With the Page of Wands, it's like a lack of, you're not seeing the sprout of anything as of yet. Okay, but I don't think that's what's happening. I think if you're not seeing a full manifestation. You're probably only seeing the sprouts, and that's where the devil energy comes in, where it's not good enough. It's like, I want more. Show me more. Show me what I think this is, you know? Yeah, all right. It's like if a guy's trying to talk to a girl and the girl is just like not giving, not budging at all, even if the girl wants it. You know what I mean? Yeah, all right, so it's coming down to patience. All right, but temper tantrums. And that's what that reminded me of, the kid just doing like the in the background. It's just like, all right. Whew, so much noise. Okay, we have the kid coming out. It's time to put away those immature, like, temper tantrum. I want it now, you know, and just, you know, think of being more patient about it. And then being patient, no temper tantrums, and have faith. I'm sorry, they're distracting me. Okay. All right, what are we feeling to see? What are we feeling? Where are we at? 30? What are we feeling to see? Oh, the Empress coming out again. Okay. Okay, then. All right. All right. Some of the feminines, y'all gotta chill. Some of the feminines gotta chill. And you know what's crazy? I saw a reading. I scrolled past the reading because I was like, I ain't trying to read that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. But it was saying divine feminines need to check ourselves. And I was just like, yo, fuck you. Fuck. Anyway, that's what it's looking like right here. We need to check ourselves. It's like, some of you guys, while you're trying to, let's just call this a love situation, while you're waiting for an offer to come in, you're giving your power away, okay? You're like trickling out your Empress energy by looking back and waiting for this person when you need to sit in your seat, sit on your throne, and stay there, okay? Embrace your power, go for your dreams, do you, okay? That was the energy of the last reading as well. There's a need for more confidence, okay? See, we have the Seven of Wands coming out with the Sun card in reverse, okay? This is not like feeling too happy. It's like, all right, I'm up here on this throne, but where's my Emperor? Like, It's the point of having a fucking castle and a throne if I have no one to share it with, you know? That's what's happening here. With the Seven of Wands is like, it's having that high ground. It's having that confidence, but not being too happy about it. It's like, what good is this doing me? And it leads to like some type of bitter energy here with the Queen of Wands coming out. It came out sideways along with the Star card, okay? The need for healing and embracing this attractive energy that you're in, all right? Don't look at this as a... See, don't allow for it to cause any type of bitter energy in regards to where you stand, okay? As Empress. This has an energy of like... Why is this Empress card here? Okay. See, the Empress needs to realize, even though they hit Empress mode, they still have some work to do. Okay. Like I said, there might be, because of the Emperor, because this Empress, and now take this however it resonates, the gender could flip. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Because of one character waiting for the other character to step up or come through with an offer, or one character is waiting for a manifestation to come in. Because it's not, it's triggering old things. It could be triggering abandonment issues. It could be triggering whatever, okay? But it's something that's causing like unhappiness, okay? Somebody felt like, see, it just feels like, okay, you did all this work to get into Empress mode, and now the situation is about to bring you down to Queen of Wands energy. So be mindful of that. That's why the feminines, you guys, we feminines need to check ourselves. Okay? Don't allow anyone to take you off your throne. Don't allow anyone to take you out of character. Okay? You keep sitting up, sitting pretty. In your power. And let them come to you. Let them get their throne. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But it is coming with like, with the Sun card coming out in reverse is like twice. It's like, fuck. Now I'm like unhappy with this. It's like, okay. I'm a little scattered. It's like the energy of, you know, it's just a matter of like, let's say if somebody works really hard to make a lot of money, okay? They put their blood, sweat, and tears into a business, and then, but the price that they have to pay to be on top, you know, is like, okay, of fame, let's say, for example, the price of that is you lose friends, and you have people who you can't really trust, you know, things like that. It's like sitting here on a throne here is leading to unhappiness, it seems, for whoever this is, whether it's the feminine or the masculine, is leading to unhappiness sitting on this throne, because it's like, why would I want to do this alone now? And looking back is actually causing the feminine, it might cause the feminine to revert. All right? Which just means that it's still more healing to do, because if everything was completely healed, you wouldn't have allowed for that, you know? There's still more work to do in embracing this power. It's like you haven't sat in this power long enough for you to look back. Wow. You sat in your soul. You sat in your role. This younger way of being. You sat in your role for way longer of a time than you sat in your soul's purpose, as this more mature energy. That's why it's so easy to go back, all right? That's why it needs to be checked. When you feel this coming out again, this older way of being, whether it's you being manipulative, whether it's you being controlling, whether it's you not having faith, it's time to step out of the role that you used to play that was based on whatever your trauma was in the past, and whatever, all the things that you've worked through. You've already worked through it. That's what you went through, all the queen energies. To be an empress, you have to go through all the queens, right? So you went through all the queens and got up here. But then it's coming out with the Queen of Wands. Like, you're going back. All right. Nine of Swords, stop overthinking. Sit on your throne, don't overthink, and then do what you got to do. Go for your dreams. Have faith, more importantly. All right? Have faith. First of all, that's not attractive to, I don't think, it's not attractive to sit there and just wait for someone, all right? It's more attractive for you to just be a fucking boss and keep doing what you gotta do, right? So just be mindful of that. If somebody, this is not a part of the reading. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm just a person with many opinions and some common sense, and a Capricorn trait who likes to tell people about themselves all day. So, if somebody fell in love with you for being a boss, and then you stop being that, right? I don't know, whatever. You just give up the whole everything that you work for. If somebody loves you for like, oh yeah, you doing what you got to do for you, and then you just give it all up for this person, it's like, okay, that was the person, that was the reason why they loved you. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, whatever. You get what I'm saying? That was unnecessary to say. All right. I'm using this Mudra Oracle deck. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull one for the masculine and then pull one for the feminine. Okay. We have spiritual truth coming out. All right. This is a mudra for that. You know, these are mudras. Mudras are things that you can do while you're meditating, right? So if you can, you know, just take 5 minutes and just focus on this, all right? But let me pull for the masculine. Let me pull from the feminine. What do we have for the masculine energy? Masculine, grounding. Feminine energy. What do we have for the feminine? Opening. Whoa, okay. They said open up, feminines. Hold up. That's sacral energy right here. You know what time it is. Yoni mudra. All right, feminines. It's time to be a bit more receptive. All right. Feminines, it seems like we have been in this energy of trying to because we're in the Empress energy, it's like we're trying to make things happen. There's a need to sit back and be receptive and allow space for the balance of the masculine and feminine energy to happen within the connection. So the masculine can do what the masculine does, whether this is a male or female energy, all right? I'm just saying masculine energies are more aggressive while feminine energies are more receptive. There needs to be that balance. It doesn't matter what your gender is, once again, all right? Whoever's carrying the feminine energy, there's a need for you to be more receptive. Yoni mudra, okay? So what does that look like? You interlock. Place of palms. Okay. Like that. Okay. You're saying put it in front of your, obviously put it in front of your yoni. All right, and meditate on that. The affirmation is, I am open to the divine feminine within me. I feel like both should probably say this. Okay, both should probably do this. Because it's all about balance anyway, all right? So this assists with the inner cycles, fluidity, needing to be flexible, and feminine awakening. The benefits: supports reproductive and urinary health, eases menstrual, PMS, and menopausal symptoms, directs breath to sacrum, lower back, and pelvis, okay? Yoni mudra, open up. Open up to receptivity, open up to being more attract things. Oh my gosh, that cardinal just flew on by. Okay, all right, red bird, come through. All right, speaking of red bird, we have the grounding. Okay, the boom mudra for the masculines. So it assists in grounding, stability, connection to the physical body. The benefits: reduces stress and blood pressure, activates the root chakra. The masculine energies, they need to step more into their power. They need to feel their power more, okay? That's our root chakra energy. The affirmation: grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. All right? So extend the index and middle fingers downward to make inverted V-shaped peace signs with both hands. Curl a pinky and a real ring finger inward. Bring this in the middle of the... So you bring that to the tops of the thighs. Okay. So look, this is beautiful. So the masculines, they do this, right? In front of their pelvis. And the feminines, they do this. Okay, in front of their pelvis. So I love this. This is definitely like divine union energy, balancing out. If you're interested, I would say both parties should do both of these, because we do have to balance the divine feminine and divine masculine within ourselves before we can connect with another person. You don't want to do all the work and you have your divine masculine and feminine balanced out, and then you meet someone who's just super masculine and don't have any feminine shit going on, right? So you want to, if you're balanced, then you'll attract. It'll put you on a frequency where you attract people who are on that level of balance as well. All right, so I would suggest doing both of these to tap into the divine masculine and divine feminine. I'll include the affirmations for this. All right, I like that. I like that deck. Let me know what you think about that deck. All right, romance angels. Yeah, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of engagement. There's a need for you to trust and believe that, but you also need to love yourself first. Okay, we do have to express your love. There's a need to have some open communication. Wow, heart-to-heart communication's coming out. Yeah. All right, so there's a need for like baby steps here. Okay, an expression of feelings, expression of emotions here. But there's also like, you know, it's just... whether Empress or Emperor, like you speak your piece, you say what you need to say, all right? But you're doing it out of self-love. Also, you're still in your power. It's not on some, why don't you love me? Like, that's not the expression we're talking about here, all right? We're talking about adult conversations, okay? That's what needs to be had. All right, power animal, then we're out of here. We're at 44. Outer spirit, you are never alone. You're never alone. This is like a soulmate energy, but it's look at these two otters like wrapped up, all cuddly. All right, you are never alone here. This is beautiful energy here. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. You need to understand that you are going through a transformation. Both parties are going through a major transformation so that they can sync up. All right, so that's what people aren't realizing that's going on in the background. That syncing up, there's a prepping phase that needs to happen before the sync up can happen. All right, before the union can happen, if you will. All right, just know that spirit is working on things behind the scenes. Know that this is chess and not checkers. All right, so whatever you think you can control, you can't. All right, whatever plan B you're trying to work out, it's a farce. All right. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, let me pull from this. Why am I doing this? I don't know why I'm pulling for this. What does the masculine want to tell the feminine? We have the hidden truth oracle deck. What does the masculine want to tell the feminine? What does the masculine want to tell the feminine? Okay. Well, this is what the masculine wants to say. It's time for me to heal now. See, they're in this root chakra energy. They need to get in their power. They need to get grounded. They need to get in their power here, okay? Before they can come correct. Before they can step into Emperor mode. Like, I feel like the feminines have already been on this Empress energy. So that's why they're like, okay, time's a ticking. What the fuck? You know, with the guy, the masculine has to step up, you know, into Emperor mode. So they're revving up their engines. They're building up that strength, okay, and that courage from a very deep sense of self-worth, okay? One that's not stemmed from outside material gain or whatever. It's really stemming from their knowingness, their knowledge of self, which is great. So they're working on their healing, all right? But the feminines are out here like, look, heal quicker. What's the feminine? What does the feminine want to tell the masculine? The feminine wants to tell the masculine, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. All right. See, the feminine knew that they had to let him go, but they're like, and they're trying to just have faith. Like, I really hope this motherfucker comes back around. You know, this is really cute. All right, but just understand, feminines, we got to check ourselves because now we're getting a little bit loopy in the head here. All right. Be open to receive. Be open to receive. All right. You did the act. You followed your intuition in letting this person go because you knew that was the right thing to do. You knew this person had to heal. All right. We have I remember every detail of that day. It seems like you guys probably had a moment where you guys realized, like, okay, this is what needs to happen next. Oh, we have I regret lying to you. Okay, someone's not being completely honest about the situation. See, that's where the honest communication needs to come in. All right, someone needs to talk. There's not real or there's not authentic communication here, and I feel like that can settle a lot of issues when it comes to this connection. But anyway, you don't know how hard it is to let you go. The feminine energy wants to say that, but what you need to do is you let go for a reason. Now you have to have faith and be receptive to what the universe is going to bring as a result of your obedience to spirit. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is another Divine Counterpart reading. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm your IG. That's Tara and Heal. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. All right. Let me know what you think. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. I do those. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the info box, the Patreon link below. You also get early access to readings as well as some other exclusive content, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. All right. Yeah, until we meet again, thank you so much for the love and all that, man. Peace.